Today we're going to be going over Dugtrio and Alolan Dugtrio. Let's get into it. Right, so Dugtrio has 50 leaves and 76 hit points at CR7 bubble. That's very low. Now, if you remember from the previous video, that's because 35 hit points at a fully evolved Pokémon is incredibly low. Hence, you know, that might be incredibly low hit points. Yeah. Speed is 100, that is referring to Burrow. I will fix it pretty soon so it does say specifically Burrow. Because it's a weird little thing on D&D Beyond. It's, if you select a speed stat of some kind, no matter what, swim, fly, burrow, climb, whatever. If it's the first one, it doesn't specify which one it is, and it just kind of says the number. And it's the most stupid thing ever. It's one of the many problems that D&D Beyond has. If you don't want your thing to have like layer actions or legendary actions, and let's be real here, when has your regular creature ever had layer actions? Hell, when has your boss ever had layer actions? Do any of you guys even use layer actions? I think I've used them maybe 3 times in total. Maybe 5. Anyway, so strength is 17. Really high, even can't be paralyzed, prone, or stunned. There's 3 of them, and you can't paralyze ground types. Come on, how do you make these things prone? You can't. They're rooted to the spot, literally. Well, not rooted, grounded. Literally. Sandvale, the trio's base is increased by 3, and standard. Now, I said that a lot of this stuff is just increased stats of the Diglett video. So if you haven't seen Diglett video, go watch that. If you have, keep going. A lot of these are just increased stats. I'll just go. So regarding the Sandvale and similar abilities you asked me to see, it's basically, I recommend using these things in whatever weather it states. So like this sandstorm is, I believe, is the weather you should use one of these things. Because I've specifically specified that it gets this if it's in a sandstorm. If you don't want to use it in a sandstorm, that's totally fine. But don't forget, it will be stronger if you use it in a sandstorm, and that's the intended reality. So, these are the same. One of them that's not the same is Sandforce, which is now advantage on initiative rolls, because I figured, if we're going to keep the low hit points on this one, then let's at least make sure that it goes first more often. We have Diglett Dig, which is references Try, we have Trio, which is also references Dugtrio's Try, which is its new trait, and it is the most new thing that it has. Dugtrio has advantage on saving throws against being charmed. A lot of creatures with multiple heads will have advantage on saving throws against being put to sleep or charmed. So I feel like charmed here. Mud Slap obviously has more damage, and now, if you succeed the save, you take half. Because it's stronger now, I just thought I'd do that. Mud Slap is still its own reaction, because I still feel like Slash or whatever would just be kind of weird. Because it implies it has claws. I don't know what it's gonna use. Alolan Dugtrio is next. Let's compare the stats real quick. Alolan Dugtrio has more defense and lower speed, and that's it. So let's compare our actual stat blocks. High defense, lower speed, yep. If we're being being honest here would be let's just go over the importance of obviously time has changed, so the abilities and abilities have changed. The premises now is that it's automatic. Does not have arena trap anymore. Now it has tangling here. Now this, if you've seen the video, it's changed a little bit. If a creature successfully hits Dugtrio with the melee attack, Dugtrio can either react rapidly with the creature, escape DC 15. Dugtrio can grapple up to 3 creatures at once. Why 3? Because it's got 3 heads. I do like how they decided, oh yeah, we're gonna do a loading form now. So like variants of existing Pokemon that have adapted to the climate of Vanilla. What are we gonna do with Vulpix? Let's make it go from the traditional mind control fire Kitsune to this mystical fairy type creature. It's also a Kitsune, but it's like an ice Kitsune, but it's also a lot more magical and strange. And if you saw one, it would be such a strange sight. It's an interesting little thing. But, oh, okay, keep it coming. What have we got for Dugtrio? Let's give it hair and slightly make its skin tone darker. Okay, and that was it. It can now use Metal Sword twice and the damage goes up. That's it. I'm so sorry, but that's all we got for Dugtrio. Now I'm gonna warn you now, I'm probably gonna repeat this in the Meowth video, and yeah, Meowth is next. I haven't done all of these stat blocks, because I didn't know if I've ever told you this, but the reason why I do these videos is because every single time I use a Pokemon in any playthrough, I make it into a stat block. I have not used Persian yet, so it does not have a stat block. I've been using it in a Let's Go Easy playthrough that I was messing around with recently, so I'll try and get through that real quick and like evolve it and stuff. Then there's still loads more Pokemon that I haven't actually done yet. I haven't actually used in playthroughs. Yeah, I'll give you a bit of an insight into that now. Here we are. This is the Pokédex tracker. As you can see, it says here Pokemon in D&D. These are not Pokemon I've caught, well, it's Pokemon I've used in various games. And you can see here all of the Pokemon that I've made into stat blocks. Some of them don't have stat blocks, like Tentacruel. Tentacruel will get a stat block soon. And then some of these don't have stat blocks. Some of them do, some of them don't. It's very strange. Go through all of them. Why not? Let's pan out the video. I'll probably do it again in the Meowth video. So, we've done all that. I've gone over a lot of this actually. And we're about to reach this. I've done all that. Done all that. I haven't done that. Done all that. Ponyta, Rapidash. And then it's a lot of Pokemon. So, let's go over these just individually. Maybe let's just go over quite a few of these real quick. And if you still want to watch this, keep on going. If you don't, that's totally fine. You can move on. Just please leave a comment and a like. And maybe if you want to see more weird, nerdy stuff like this, subscribe. I do this all the time. And I'd really like that because I'd like to get to 200 subscribers at some point. Maybe before I go back to school. I'd really like that. Sorry, before I go back to uni. I'm doing uni. Alright, let's talk about this. I don't know if I'll ever use a Farfetch unless I play. I don't even think you can get one in Pokemon sold. I'm not too sure. A lot of these have always got the potential to be used. Like, a lot of these Pokemon that doesn't evolve, there's a good chance I just won't end up using them, and when I get to them, I'll just make the stat block. Like, or trade evolutions are a great example. There's never going to be an instance where I use Porygon 2 or baby Pokemon. I don't know why I never made Centaur stat. Feels weird. Never mind. Let's keep on going. The slack off lines. I will never use them, but I will make them in step off. Feels weird that Ninjask doesn't have one. It does. I need to give that a relook. Have a look at that one again. Yeah, a lot of these are like just and then we get Gen 4, which I haven't really played too much yet. And then we have Gen 5, which I haven't done any of it. And then there's some more recent stuff because I've been playing ZA, where it's like, oh, I have used Florges, Vivian, and then not a lot of this other than it's Type 9, so they're like, except legendaries, of course, I always do. So I love doing legendaries. And then you just get to these, and I've done Cubfu and Urshifu. Real quick, little rant for you guys. I hate Cubfu and Urshifu. They should not be legendaries. They shouldn't even exist as far as I'm concerned. I'm not a competitive player or anything. I just don't like them. We keep on going. We get. I remember the Paradox Pokemon. So basically, a couple years ago, when I was doing my exams, back in one of my schools, my previous school, I'm not going to say the name of it, because, I don't want anyone to go after them or anything, but if you're watching this video and you know me personally, you probably know which one this is, but you know which one I'm looking at, and you know that I very much like this school, this college, yeah, but when I was doing my uni, like, my exams for that, when I was doing my revision and I'd take a break from my revision, and by taking a break, I would usually pull out my D&D Beyond and do a Paradox Pokemon each time. Eventually, I reached the end of it, and I didn't end up doing, Koraidon, but I did do Miraidon. So basically, I did Miraidon, however, our next one's gonna be Koraidon, because I think I have my last exam the next day, so that I can do that, and then I can finish it off with Koraidon. I didn't. I forgot about Koraidon. But Koraidon's still here. Then obviously, all this other stuff. Like, there are some that I'm really looking forward to doing. Like, Galarian, Ponyta, and Rapidash. A lot of these I'm really looking forward to doing, and if you're still watching, you're a true fan. I don't know how you could ever be a true fan of me, but I'm happy you are.